Hey guys, Coach Justin here with your at-home workout of the day for Friday, March 20th. Our prep is going to include prone swimmers, 4-point rotations, and 90-90 of the hips. So the first part, your prone swimmers, you're going to set up yourself in prone position on the ground. Get your palms facing up over top your hips and then try to raise them off your hips. You're going to come around and keeping your arms up. Turn your palms downwards and then reach up overhead. Keep your arms off the ground. Try to cross your arms and then come back into the position where you started. Keeping your arms elevated off the ground as high as you can through the entire duration of the range of motion. So you're going to go down and up times 6 reps. Second part is going to be rotation on all fours. So get on your hands and knees, try to find a neutral spinal position, so not too arched, not too rounded, somewhere in between. Get your hand behind your head, reach your elbow towards your other elbow. Rotate inwards, and then try to maintain that neutral spine as you rotate up and outwards. And repeat. Nice and slow and controlled with the neutral spine. I want you to go up and down for 6 reps on each side. Finally, we're going to do 90-90 of the hips. So you're going to set yourself up on the ground, and it's called 90-90 because we want to try to achieve this 90-90 position, 90 degrees of the knees, hips on both sides. And you want to be trying to be close to the ground with your knees. From here, you're going to open up your trailing hip as far as you can, and then follow with your other hip as soon as you have to, and try to get both knees to the ground there. If you have to, you can put your hands down behind you to support and try to get both knees to the ground on both sides. So if you can do it without putting your hands down, that's great. If you need them, that's okay as well. So you're going to do 6 reps per side of the hips 90-90. And that's your prep for today. All right, your strength for today, guys, is going to be on intervals. So you're going to do 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, alternating on different sides and different movements. We only have 2 different movements, but they're both single-sided movements. We're going to start with a step up on the right foot. So if you want to hold the dumbbell, you can hold it in a goblet position here at your chest, but you don't have to, depending on how your strength is with your single leg. You want to find a box or your ledge or something to step onto that can hold your weight. Plant your foot, make sure your entire foot is on top of the box, and then once the interval starts, you're going to start with your step-ups. Try to lean into that front foot, bring yourself up, tap your foot back down. Trying not to push off this back leg too much, so lean your weight really into that front foot to pull yourself up. Get up tall on the box and repeat. All right? We are trying to do as many reps as we can in 30 seconds, but I would rather you guys control your movement and make sure the technique is correct and you're not cheating off your bottom leg too much. Okay. So you're going to do 30 seconds there, 30 seconds of rest, and then you're going to do 30 seconds of rows. Okay? So you can use that same box or ledge to support your weight. You're going to support your weight with your left hand on the first interval because you're going to row with your right. And you can get on your toes a little bit, make sure your spine is relatively straight. And without rotating too much, row that dumbbell up, driving your elbow towards the ceiling, and make sure you control it back down. Okay. So you're going to perform that movement for 30 seconds, followed by another 30 seconds rest. And then you're going to do the same thing on your left leg with 30 seconds rest following that, and then the same thing with your left arm with the row, followed by 30 seconds of rest. You're going to do all of that 4 sets, which is going to be 16 minutes long. And that's your strength for today. All right, guys, so finally your Metcon for today is going to be death by dumbbell hang squat cleans. So I'll show you a dumbbell hang squat clean first. So grab onto the dumbbell, you're going to have it resting between your legs. Drive up through the hips and legs, shrug the dumbbell up, and then pull yourself underneath it into a full squat. Bring it down into the next rep. Make sure you're driving up with your hips and you keep a nice flat spine. Okay. Your rep scheme here for today, death by means every minute on the minute, but each minute you're going to increase by 1 rep. So at 3, 2, 1, go, at 0, 0, 0, you're going to perform 1 rep. You rest the remainder of the minute. Okay? On the second minute, or at 1, 0, 0, you're going to do 2 reps. And the way you're going to do your reps is split them up roughly in half. So if it's an even number, you'll do, for number 2, you'll do 1 on each arm. For number 3, you'll do 2 on one arm, switch, quote unquote, halfway, and do 1 on the other arm. And then you'll do, for 4, 2 on each arm. For 5, try to see if you can remember to do your other arm for 3 reps, and then 2 reps on the arm that did 2 reps on the round of 3. Okay? We go up by 1 rep until you can no longer complete the number of reps within the minute. Okay? And then that's the end of the workout. So everyone's going to be a little bit different depending on how strong they are at the movement here, as well as the dumbbell weight that they've got and their fitness. All right, so that is the Metcon for today.